Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things, no unwritten rules, and no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free 1-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
This is Optimal Health Daily, all about that bass, by Randi Kay of NaturallyRandiKay.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your host and narrator. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs covering fitness, nutrition, stress management, weight management, and lots more, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. I'm going to keep this intro nice and short, so let's get right to it as we optimize your life. All About That Bass, by Randi Kay of NaturallyRandiKay.com. The subject matter of this post was inspired by some of the answers I received in my newsletter and one of my own personal revelations from my own self-care practice as of late. And that revelation is this: we need to set our bodies up to be successful with our everyday self-care practices with an overall healthy lifestyle. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a woman named Randi. She was never much into sports, except that one time she tried to play soccer in junior high. She enjoyed being active and in the outdoors, but cringed at the thought of going to a gym. Though she did on occasion, she despised lifting weights or having any structure to her free-spirited ways of physical activity. And then one day, she decided to do something different. With the push of her loved ones, she made the various gym activities a habit, just to see what the hubbub was all about. She changed her mindset to make these activities a game, a practice, and a means to doing all of the other physical activities she enjoyed better. She noticed herself getting stronger, leveling up, if you will. But she also noticed that her daily self-care practices of yoga, stretching, working out body pain, etc., were more enjoyable and more effective. What luck, she gasped at the thought that something she resisted for so long was actually the missing link in taking her self-care to the next level. With joy, she continued on her journey of physical fitness, and she lived happily ever after. The end. That woman, folks, is me. I know, didn't see that one coming, did you? But seriously, I don't know what got into me these past few weeks, but I've been very diligent about my exercise and getting more fit. Yes, I can accomplish a lot with yoga and my movement practice, but I kept getting this nudge that I needed to be even more active. And the results have taught me a lot. The biggest lesson being that I needed to build a new foundation for my health. Our bodies change over time. We age. We have injuries and illnesses. We go in and out of healthy and unhealthy habits. We have to act accordingly, without judgment, to where we are at in the present moment with our bodies. It's okay to course correct and switch up what we focus on for health so we can keep a steady baseline. For some of you, it's adding a yoga practice or meditation to your habits, or it's eating healthier. For me, right now, it's building strength in my muscles and improving my cardiovascular health. And the results of doing so are not just looking better or other superficial benefits, but I feel better, my body functions better, and like I said, it amplifies my other self-care practices. It's like tag teaming with yourself. And on the other side of the coin, a strong foundation can weather any storm. When we build that base, not only will it amplify our other practices, but it will help us recover if and when we get hit with trauma, like illnesses and injuries. Something a lot of you mentioned from the survey is that you lack motivation for self-care. Well, instead of using self-talk like, I know I should exercise, or I know I should go to the gym, change it to, I'm going to exercise or do yoga, meditate, eat better, etc. because I want to set myself up to be successful. I want to complement everything else that I do and make it better. Or use whatever it is that gives you a why for your self-care and helps you with your goals. So take a moment to tune in and ask yourself, what is my base? What do I need to do to build my self-care foundation? And then, in a gentle and loving way, go forth and prosper. You just listened to the post titled, All About That Base by Randi Kay of NaturallyRandiKay.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Oikos presents 15 Seconds of Strength.
Here we go. Steve's got a trunk full of groceries and no one to help him.
Oh, that's tough, Jim. Looks like a 5-trip load at least.
He grabs the first bag, the second. Bob, it looks like he's trying to do it all one trip. He shimmies the door open, steps over the dog. Oh, and he stumbles.
Oh, right into the kitchen without missing a beat. Jim, now that's a man who eats his protein-packed Oikos.
With 15 grams of complete protein in each cup, Oikos 000 can help build strength for every day. Oikos, stronger makes everything better.
Looking for a snack that's both delicious and packs a protein punch? Then get ready for Wonderful Pistachios. You've got to hear this. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1-ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. That means Wonderful Pistachios is a good source of protein with zero guilt. Plus, pistachios are known for their protein power, fiber, and better-for-you unsaturated fats, for a combination that may help keep you feeling fuller longer. And on top of all of that, Wonderful Pistachios is a complete protein, providing all 9 essential amino acids. Whether you love the satisfying crack of the in-shell varieties or the pure convenience of no shells, maybe their new unsalted no shells that holds the salt but not the flavor, there's a pick for you. They're perfect for that protein pick-me-up or just a tasty treat. So get snacking and get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. Randi brought up something so subtle but so important. It may not seem like changing our self-talk will make a big difference, but it does. Researchers have studied this, in fact. They found that when individuals tell themselves, I'm going to exercise for 20 minutes today, instead of, I know I should exercise, just as Randi said in her post, people are more likely to actually perform the behavior with just that minor switch. So just that small change in self-talk from, I know I should, to I'm going to, makes the behavior more likely to happen. To make this even more powerful, write it down, put it in your calendar, block out some time on your schedule. This will make it even more likely to happen. And what's amazing is after you perform the behavior, it will create this positive domino effect. You'll find that this one behavior may lead to eating a more nutritious dinner, feeling less stressed, going to bed a little earlier, and getting a better night's sleep. Then the next day, you might wake up feeling more refreshed because of that better night's sleep, which then leads to another workout, which then can lead to another nutritious meal, and the positive cycle continues. And it may all just start with one subtle change, telling yourself, I'm going to, instead of I should. All right, that'll do it for me for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the Friday Q&A episode and where your optimal life awaits.